Breaking news! Here on 3600 Seconds, 6 brothers all born on the same day from the same mother. But there's more. Every single one of them has a different psychological disorder. Here on Channel 6, you get the full scoop on this intriguing case. Here's Jeremy with the latest news in India with his first brother. After an explanation of each brother's disorder, we will conduct some sort of experiment showing it. Unfortunately, we are not strictly following the scientific method, which is a series of steps that scientists take to produce objective and empirical results.
Thanks, Rashil. I'm here with Rohan, who is unable to experience the fight or flight response, which is the automatic reaction of an animal either fleeing from danger or preparing for attack. To show this, we will conduct an experiment. An experiment is a research method in which an investigator manipulates a measurable condition, also known as a variable, under carefully controlled conditions and observes whether any changes occur in the second variable as a result. This experiment will involve measuring Rohan's blood pressure as he watches a surprising clip that is intended to evoke fear in the subject.
As this experiment occurs, we have a professional psychologist with us here today who is one that studies the science of behavior and the psychological and cognitive processes that underlie it. He will explain not what is happening, but what should occur in Rohan's body. Next up, we have Ridish, who exhibits several sensory disabilities including color blindness, partial deafness, and extreme supertaste. In this case, Ridish is a color dichromat, which is a person who sees only 2 or 3 primary colors, red, blue, and green. For his deafness, the cochlea in his right ear is damaged. This structure contains receptors for hearing, so for Ridish, he cannot process sound waves in his right ear. Finally, for his supertaste, he perceives the 4 primary tastes: salty, sweet, sour, and bitter, more than the average person would. Is that correct, Kendrew?
Yup, exactly.
We are now going to test Ridish's taste buds. First, we're going to give him some lemonade to test his sour taste. Wow, the last reaction was really surprising. But now we're going to test his taste to sweetness. Oh.
Fascinating. The third brother, Ranjit, has 2 sleep disorders, severe narcolepsy followed by somnambulism, commonly known as sleepwalking.
What are these disorders like for you, Ranjit?
Well, they make a normal lifestyle difficult. I haven't... As we wait for him to wake up, let me explain the 5 stages of sleep. Normal sleep involves stages 1 through 4, followed by a REM, also known as rapid eye movement stage. REM is the stage in which high brain activity and dreaming occur. Now back to you, Jeremy.
Wow, what an astounding case. Now on to another brother in the family, Rahul, who is a case that is just as interesting.
This seems to be a severe case of classical conditioning, which was first introduced by the widely known psychologist named Ivan Pavlov. Classical conditioning is the type of learning in which a neutral stimulus, in this case the pants, acquires the ability to evoke a response, which was the fear of pants for Rahul, that was originally evoked by another stimulus, which was the physical beating. These stimuli and responses are categorized as either an unconditioned stimulus, a conditioned stimulus, an unconditioned response, or a conditioned response. In Rahul's case, the unconditioned stimulus was getting beaten by the bully, resulting in the unconditioned response, which was fear. Further, now the conditioned response consists of a pair of pants, and his conditioned response is once again fear.
Indeed.
To help Rahul's condition, we will use the method of behaviorist psychology known as extinction. Behaviorism is a school of thought based on the premise that scientific psychology should study only observable behavior. Extinction consists of gradual weakening and disappearance of a conditioned response tendency. And in this case, we predict that by presenting the stimulus of a pair of pants to Rahul and let it be associated with no negative consequences of stimuli. Then Rahul's response of fear to the pants will gradually decrease over time. Now let's take a look.
Okay, Rahul, I just react in whatever way comes natural to you.
Okay.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Stop.
Success! We've extinguished his fear of pants.
The next sibling is Rohit.
So tell us about your great ability, Rohit.
Well, my long-term memory, which is an unlimited capacity store, holds information that lasts forever for me. But the most important is my ability for retrieval, aka recovering information from my memory stores. My retention, the proportion of material I remember, is perfect.
For Rohit, Jeremy conducted a common memory experiment, where Rohit was given several randomly generated numbers last week. Now he has to recall all of them an entire week later. To you, Jeremy.
8, 6, 3, 1, 5, 2, 9, 1, 2, 1, 6, 6, 5, 4, 9, 1, 0, 3, 5.
How do you do that?
On to our final sextuplet, Pavan, who has a profound decision-making skills and intelligence. Right now we have Kendru's cousin, also a psychologist, with us.
This my favorite case, cause I gave him IQ test myself. Oh yeah! IQ test basically measure a person's academic intelligence, not social or practical intelligence. His IQ 160, average IQ of person 100. With this normal curve show the distribution of IQ over a population. A normal distribution is a symmetric curve that displays the pattern in which many traits are dispersed throughout population. He also exhibits great decision-making skill, which are skills that involve evaluating alternatives and choose among them. This is shown by his ability to avoid common fallacies, such as the gambler's fallacy, which is the belief that the likelihood of chance event increases if the event has not occurred in a while. Oh yeah!
Okay, Jeremy is at MIT with the Pavan right now with a problem to solve.
Hi Pavan, I have a Rubik's Cube for you to solve. Now I understand that you've never solved a Rubik's Cube before, am I right?
No, I've never solved a Rubik's Cube, but I guess I'll try today.
Alright, okay.
What a ridiculous family. I wouldn't think it was real if I wasn't on the Channel 6 news team. That's all we have for today, folks. Till next time. Hey Kendru, where do large African animals study?
Where?
The hippocampus. Ah.